Hi everyone, it's Jen from Maya Lotus here to answer a question for you. How do I remove my wool or synthetic temporary dreadlocks? Now, as you can see, I'm wearing wool. Now you can also see that right up here is the braid. The braid at the end is attached with an elastic. Some people will attach with thread. Now, what you're want to do is take that elastic or the end of the thread and cut it free. And what you're going to want to do is remove the braid. It should just unravel nicely. With wool, I find it's very easy to remove it. With synthetic, because it is more like a human hair kind of feel, I find that your own hair can integrate a lot with this, so it can start to bind up and intertwine. Do not leave synthetic dreads in longer than the allotted time. Some people would be like, oh, I'm going to start my own dreadlocks by doing this. Please don't do that. Again, that's a whole other video. Please don't wear these in longer than the allotted time. It can cause way more problems. Use these only for temporary. Do not start real dreadlocks with these. So yeah, your hair will integrate into these. It will not integrate into these. So be very careful when trying to remove. It may be time consuming and tedious to try and get that braided hair out of this. So anyways, with wool, it is extremely easy. Like I said, cut the elastic, remove the braid. Now, anybody who installed them for you can do the removal, but if you're going to remove them yourself, it does save you the money of having to pay somebody to remove them for you. But as I always let everybody know, please remember, when you have these in your hair, you cannot shed hairs naturally. We naturally shed 50 to 200 hairs per day, but we can't do that when it's locked inside of a braid. So when you go to cut out the elastic and remove the braid and you go to brush out your hair, you're going to see like incredible clumps and amounts of hair come out all at once. Please don't panic, don't cry, don't stress, don't worry. It's all naturally shedded hair. There may be a little bit extra of pulling, you know, depending on like how much pulling you've done from like doing them in buns and ponytails. It may be a little extra pulling, but there shouldn't be significant damage. So what you're gonna see as the hair come out is all the shedded stuff. If you have your hair in for like a month and you lose 200 hairs per day, I can't even do the math. Like, that's like thousands of hairs, right? So always consider that when you're going to remove it yourself, please take into account the hair that's going to come out after you remove this. Now, I've had these in for 3 weeks and I'm probably going to lose a ball about that big. But I'm not panicking. I'm not stressed. I know it's all good. So anyways, yeah, that's how you remove them. And hopefully that answers your question. So